Hello and welcome to Cardinal Studios. My name is Joe, and this is my first video. Let's start this off by getting us acquainted with one another. So first and foremost, I was born in Northeast Ohio, and I have lived here for all of my life. So I've just graduated high school, and I'm going to be starting my first semester of college in the fall. As you can probably tell from this YouTube channel, I'm somewhat of an art enthusiast. I honestly can't remember a time in my life when I wasn't drawing. I owe almost all of my inspiration to superheroes, cartoons, and comics because those are the things that first inspired me to get started and things that continue to inspire me today. For the most part, I'm doing drawings and digital paintings, but from time to time I'll play around with some animation, so if I do make anything, I'll be sure to post it on the channel for you to enjoy. Or not. I don't really care. As for the characters that you're seeing on the screen now, those are some of my biggest inspirations, and I'll go over those a little bit later in the video, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and answer some questions that I feel that other artists and content creators get asked a lot. So I feel like a lot of people ask questions like, what are you drawing with? What are you recording with? How are you editing this? Things of that nature. So I'm going to answer that now in the hopes that this will save us some trouble later. Let's start off by talking about hardware. So first we have my computer. Most important thing, right? So I went to Micro Center, I bought all the parts there, went home, built it myself, and she has been a dream. She has run beautifully with little to no issues. Yes, her name is Henrietta. Now, you may be wondering, what kind of parts are inside Henrietta? Well, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to go through that right now. I'm sure most of you won't want to listen to that. However, if you are into that sort of thing, I'll be sure to put that in the description. So next, let's move on to my tablet. Now, you may be wondering, since I named my computer, did I name my tablet? Abso-fucking-lutely I did. Her name is Felicia, and she is wonderful as well. Felicia is a Lenovo MSP19U, the budget Cintiq as I sometimes say. So seeing as how my job as a part-time dishwasher doesn't really bring in that much money, I had to find something that was pretty budget but would work pretty well. So while looking around, I found Iris Muddy's review of a Lenovo MSP19U. I'll put the link in the description, and that I think really sold me on it. As for the microphone that is recording this audio right now, it is a Samson CO1U, I believe it's called. And with that, I'm using a SP01 shock mount, an Array pop filter with gooseneck, and an Array desktop stand. I'll have the link to the exact microphone that I bought in the description in case you want to get one for yourself. So now we've finished with hardware. Let's talk about software. For capturing my screen, I am using OBS, which is Open Broadcasting Software. I'm sure you know that. For recording the sound of me speaking to you, I'm using Audacity. I like free programs, as you tell. But for editing the Speedpaints, I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro because Adobe is amazing. And as for actually creating the paintings and drawings that you're seeing, I am using a program called Krita. It's free and it works really well. With my tablet, the only reason I'm not using something like Photoshop, which I would love to use, is because my tablet has some issues with it. It likes to only draw straight lines in Photoshop. I don't know why. I've been trying to fix it, but so far I haven't really gotten anywhere. I've tried reinstalling drivers, running Photoshop in different compatibility modes. Nothing seems to fix it. If you guys know any solutions to that problem, please let me know so I can fix it and hopefully start using Photoshop. If not, I'll live with it and I'll use Krita because it's just as good. Alright, now let's get talking about these characters. So the first character here on the very far left is Deadpool. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with him. He's had a great movie. Ryan Reynolds did a great job. He's also had a game that I've heard very good things about that I'm hoping to get my hands on soon because the Steam Summer Sale is coming up. And next up is Spider-Man, who is probably one of my favorite superheroes of all time. I would even go as far as to say he is my favorite. He is hilarious and he's badass. Can't go wrong with him. So next to Spider-Man is a caricature of my friend Ian. Now this is how he portrayed himself in his webcomic Dude Laces. He helped me a lot in finding new methods to draw. He helped me find tutorials, YouTube channels. Of course, that is Jazza from Draw with Jazza next to him, because he is what I consider to be one of my absolute biggest inspirations, because he has helped me so much with his tutorials and he's helped me to be really inspired and become a lot more creative than I think I could have been otherwise. Next to him, of course, is me and my tablet. So next to me, we have the Green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, who is one of my favorite fictional characters of all time, as well as his actor Jason David Frank. He's amazing, really big fan of him. And then next to the Power Ranger, we have Cherry from Toonbox Studio. Now she is here to represent both herself and Paris Christou, who created her. He has helped me a lot with his tutorials, as well as his online digital lessons. I am going to be purchasing a digital painting one soon, and when I follow along with that, I'll be sure to record it, speed it up, and show you guys how that turned out. And finally, we have the Doctor and his TARDIS. Now, the Doctor here is not the current Doctor. It is, in fact, the 10th Doctor, who is my favorite Doctor, played by David Tennant, who is amazing. He's a great actor, one of my favorites. And that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If not, sorry. Come back to see more of what I do. Check me out on DeviantArt and Instagram. Links will be in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all for now. Catch you later.